Hello, everybody. So I am so cheating right now because I'm using a filter that put makeup on me. And dang, it looks pretty good. Too bad I couldn't get rid of this gray. Whatever. Whatever. I don't really care about the gray anymore. It used to bother me, and now I'm like, I don't know. It's starting to be part of my life. It is what it is. Wow, everybody's coming on. Hi, Carol. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Dan. Hello, everybody. I'm waving to you all. Tamara, Dawn, Kristen. Oh, look at this. People are starting to get used to seeing me here on Instagram. I noticed that Rumble will soon be letting us go live. So far, I think at this point you have to have some kind of a team package. I don't know what that means. I know I don't have one. So thank you for your kind compliments. It's so good to see everybody. So I'm here on the farm, and I've been working well, I guess I could work harder, but it's difficult because I still have this really bad backache. So I had an idea. Those of you who follow me, you know how I am an eating disordered person, and I'm always struggling with my weight. And in the past, I guess since December, I went way, way off the rails and crazy town and gained like 20, maybe 30 pounds. Yeah, not good. Not good. Maybe 20 pounds, but that's on top of the 10 I gained before that. So COVID really got me off whack, and then this moving and just changing my whole life like this, it made me crazy. And you can always tell how crazy I am by how much I weigh and if my fingers are bitten to hell. And my fingers are getting a lot better. They were bitten to hell. I'm starting to heal. But one of the things that happened to me during my move was I threw my back out, and it has been a nightmare, and I'm in so much pain. So what I decided to do was to just stop eating until my back feels better. And I looked up a lot of different videos and a lot of information, and I really researched it well. And I found out that when you are suffering from something like a backache or something like that, it's because of inflammation. So when you don't eat, you greatly reduce inflammation. That's like one of the first things that happens. So I am now, I think in like less than 15 minutes, it will be 48 hours since I ate food. The only thing that I have ingested that wasn't water was, hi, Laureen. Earlier, I guess a couple hours ago, I drank some hot tea. It was green tea, and also like white cucumber tea or something I got from Tazo. Pretty cool. They have all these different flavors, so I do love tea. So I had mixed them together, hot green tea and Tazo tea, and to that I added some apple cider vinegar, Bragg's, the organic kind. That's the only kind you should be drinking if you don't know that already. And then I added to that some fresh lemon juice. So if I've eaten anything, I guess you could call that eating. I don't know. But it's funny because it was like, I guess I was at maybe 40, 42, 44 hours fasted, and I still hadn't gone into ketosis. And I am a big proponent of using those keto strips because it really makes you feel better when you can see that there's some progress going on. And you know, when you're in ketosis, it means that your body is actually eating fat. So it is using your fat for energy. It has switched over from using the carbs. The carbs are gone, and it switches over to fat. Anyway, it was like 40 hours, and there was no ketosis going on. The keto strips were just there like this dull beige color. You want them to be pink and then orangey. Well, maybe not orange, like a magenta. Magenta means you're really pushing out the ketones. So I was just so kind of discouraged. Oh my gosh, 40 hours. So anyway, I drank this apple cider vinegar. Oh, and I added to it something that I found in Publix that I don't know how long it's gonna last because it's like on clearance sale, but it's turmeric and stevia, and then they've got also monk fruit and stevia and MCT oil. I didn't want to do that because that had 5 grams of carbs, and I was afraid that I would break my fast with that. So I just did the lemon juice. Oh, look at all these people coming on. So happy to see you guys. I just did the lemon juice and the ACV and the tea. And I'll tell you what, I went to the bathroom like 10 minutes after just taking a few sips and ketosis. So super happy. I don't know if this is TMI, if you even care, but when you're trying to heal yourself from what I'm doing, it's like everything's a big deal. And all I can do is go online and look for more and more information about autophagy and fasting and ketosis. And, I think I should be an expert by now, but it just seems like I need to hear it again and again and again. And Dr. Jason Fung, the dude knows what he's talking about. He's a little boring to listen to, but he gives really good information. So does Dr. Berg, although I'm not crazy about Dr. Berg because he's a Scientologist, and I am not into Scientology. I think it's a cult, and I think it's crazy town. So that's why I don't really love Dr. Berg, but he does have really good information. And before I knew he was a Scientologist, I was like all about listening to his shows or watching his shows on YouTube because he is good. So, if you're going to hold the Scientology thing against him, he doesn't ever talk about Scientology, and you don't even know if he is a Scientologist, but he is. I know that for a fact. Thank you, Kenny. I am probably getting better rest here at the farm. It is pretty nice. Thank you, Laureen. This is information that you really need to know because I'm 55 years old and I'm not getting any younger. And, I can't gain weight like this. This is probably, I'm going to say that maybe the 4th or 5th, maybe 6th time since I was pregnant many, many years ago. And, I'm a yo-yo dieter. I'm up and I'm down, and the worst thing that I can do is get up. I'm like, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys, because whatever. Who cares? If I'm going to say it, I weigh over 150, and I'm little. I'm 5'4". Anything over 150 is horrible. And a week ago or 2 weeks ago, maybe it was, I was kissing 160. I was scared. I was like, no way. I think I saw like 158. I might have even seen 159. I did not see 160, but whoo, that flipped me out. So none of my clothes fit. Like everything's just a nightmare. And I miss you guys too. But you don't have to miss me because I'm not leaving. And it's just that, I'll explain it again. I was hacked on Facebook, and it's been so weird because my jillbooks.com page is still up and running with all my stuff in it, except for some videos about, I don't know, making furniture or something. They're actually kind of interesting, if I do say so myself. Cutting up fruit. I like to watch that stuff. But anyway, I didn't post it. There's somebody... the last time I was able to see my account, I'm not allowed to go on Facebook. I can't even log in, but Ray will let me look at his phone every now and again. And I don't bug him about it because, he's got his own stuff to do, and I don't want to take over his phone. So anyway, I looked at my account a few days ago, and it was being run by someone in Kosovo. Kosovo. I don't know how to say it. I used to know people from Kosovo and Switzerland. That was a worse situation, but I divert. It's just really upsetting and unnerving to know that there are these people who took my page over and they're posting stuff that's not mine, and it's weird, and I feel violated, and Facebook kicked me completely off. I mean, I can't even log on. And both of my accounts, my Jill Cohen with the hyphen and without the hyphen backup account, both of them gone. I don't know. Facebook, I guess, is maybe reviewing it. They sent me a letter, something about my account will be disabled in 30 days. Feels pretty disabled already, but they say my account will be disabled, and maybe now it's like 15 days. I don't know. Has it been 2 weeks? It just seems like time is just flying by now, isn't it? But it's just really weird to have someone else hack my account. So if you go on it, you can say something if you want. I don't know. I don't really care. I really don't want to deal with Facebook anymore because it's become a liberal echo chamber. And when they denied our President Trump to allowed to have his account, I'm just saying that just me. I'm not on Facebook anymore. So if President Trump can't be on Facebook, then the Beach Report can't be on Facebook. Just, it is what it is. Remember when President Trump got COVID, and so did I? We do things at the same time. We'll probably never meet, but I like that feeling of synergy with the man. I don't know. He's a great, great person. He tried his best for our country. I hope that some things are happening behind the scenes we may or may not be privy to. I don't know. It's starting to get dark though, so I'm going to try to wrap this up. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm here. I'm okay. I'm wearing a girdle thing. My son sent me a back brace. It's helpful. It's helpful. Doing the hot and cold. I just can't sit still long enough to do that kind of stuff, so I didn't really do it. A little bit cold, a little bit hot. I use my dog Muffin as a heating pad. I've always used dogs as heating pads because they never get cold and they're nice and cuddly, warm on your back, warm on your belly wherever you need it. Strap on a little dog. You'll be good to go. That's just, that's what I do. So anyway, yeah, it's really good to see you guys. I will be posting this on Facebook. So tomorrow, not Facebook, what am I talking about? YouTube. So please, if you haven't gone on my YouTube channel yet, please do, and please subscribe so that I can start doing remote lives from YouTube and maybe even get monetized and get paid for what I do. Wouldn't that be a novel idea? But in the meantime, I am working on my second book, Do You Think About Me on My Birthday? I'm working really hard on it, you guys. I know it's taken a long time, and you put so much faith in me, and I promise you I'll get her done, but it has been a really tough year. I mean, I'm just not gonna sugarcoat it. It's been a tough year, and I've been through a lot, and my whole life has changed. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to get this book out. It's very important that I get this book out, and I know that, and I'm doing it, and I'm working on it. It's hard when it's your life story, and it's even harder when someone like me, who I put myself out there, I do my live shows, I talk about myself, I talk about my life, I talk about my family sometimes. They don't like it. Luckily, my Ray is okay with me exposing his life at times, but I do try to be mindful about it. It is difficult to be the fungus among us, and it's always been that way for me as a journalist, where people would be like worried that I'm writing their words down or something and I'm going to put it in the newspaper. I don't do that, but sometimes I do talk about my life and my family, and they don't appreciate it, but it's something that I'm going through, and I'm not trying to call anyone out or expose other people at all, but I'm every woman, I go through stuff that you go through. I'm willing to talk about it because I know that you want to talk about it too, and that's why I do what I do. And I have heard from so many of you that what I'm doing is helpful, like therapy, if you will. So I'm going to keep doing it because I know that it's important to you, and I know that I have even saved lives with my lives. When going to the beach, I've had people actually tell me that one lady in particular once said that she was like ready to kill herself, and then she saw one of my lives at the beach, and it made her see that life was worth living, and she'll never do that again. It's like my greatest honor that I saved someone's life like that. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, even though some people don't like it, but I'm just telling you the truth. And so before I go, I want you to tune in tomorrow because I'm going to break my fast in a really fun way. So I'll be going live on Instagram if I can, because I'll be going on location somewhere on another farm. It's going to be really cool. So stay tuned for that tomorrow morning. I'm hoping to do that. And it is depending on my back. So hopefully I will be ready and able to go on a remote and have a lot of fun with you guys. So thank you, Laureen. You guys, I do this for you. I do it with you, actually. We're all in this together. You guys help me. I help you. Thank you, Louise. I love you too. You guys have been my rock for the past several years, actually. Some of you have been following me for a long time. And I know it's weird to see me now on Instagram, but whatever, we'll take what we can get, right? Here I am. I'm not going away. I'm not going to shut up, even though sometimes I know it would be a lot easier. My life would be easier if I would, but I can't. Can't because this mouth likes to run. Sorry. I just, anyway, so the masks are coming off. Super, super psyched about that. I'm so happy to see that people are now coming to their senses. And, you know, stores are saying, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. Well, okay, whatever. Yeah, you're right. You guys are right. We are not all going to get vaccinated and not wear masks. I'm not sick. If I'm sick, then I'll stay home, but I'm not sick. And I already had the COVID, so I'm also immune. I don't know, and I try to be really healthy. So if I go into a store and I don't wear a mask, you don't have to be afraid of me. I might have to be afraid of you, but if you're vaccinated, I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I don't give medical advice. Like some people are really angry with me for telling people that they should breathe free and live their lives and not be so afraid and not get an experimental vaccine. So I don't know if you would construe that as medical advice, but I'm just thinking for myself and for my friends, I don't want you to do something that could be dangerous. And it could be dangerous because you really don't know because it's experimental and it's not FDA approved as much as some people wish that it were or, you know, think that emergency use is approval. It is not approval. And I understand it. There's a new wrinkle to this. If employers try to force their employees to to get vaccinated, then if that employee has a problem, gets sick, dies, whatever, blood clots, throwing blood, anything that happens, it's on the employer for forcing it. So, gotta think twice about that. Anyway, don't take an experimental vaccine, please. Just be smart about it. Just wait. Just wait. And besides, this virus is not anywhere near as deadly as they would like you to think that it is. And I do know people who died from it. So I get a lot of people get up on their soapbox. You're just lucky you don't know anyone who died. But I do. I do. Actually, there were 2 people in Ray's family who died. So I know that it can be serious. But for most of us, me, Ray, even, who was going through cancer at the time and is immunocompromised, we both had no problem with COVID and really, really bare minimum of symptoms. So take that what you will, but I am going to rely on my God-given immunity, and I don't live in fear, and I refuse to live in fear because I trust in God. That's all I'm going to say about that. You trust in God too, and I'm losing my light very quickly as the Lord ends yet another day here on the farm. All right, you guys, we'll be back soon. Tomorrow morning, God willing, my back will be good enough to break my fast in a super fun way. So stay tuned for that. I love you guys, and I'll see you later on the beach report. So ciao for now.